For today's edition of From the Newsroom, we have Prashant Nanda, who's been closely tracking the politics as well as the drama of India's quest to have one common admission test for its engineering schools. So Prashant, there has been a lot of complication regarding how the IIT examinations are going to be conducted. Could you tell us what is currently now agreed between the IITs, other engineering institutions, as well as the government and school boards, of course?
So, I will give you a little background. Now we have arrived in the three-tier examination selection process. First, there will be the school board examination, second will the JEE main, and the third will the JEE advance. While the school board examination and the JEE main performance will be counted to select students for central government funded technical colleges like NITs and IITs.
Correct.
IITs will only select student based on a JEE advanced.
Correct.
So, the top 1.5 lakh students of IIT JEE main will be eligible to sit for the advanced examination. But whether you will be getting a seat in IIT, that depends both on the performance of the advanced examination result as well as whether you are falling in the top 20 percentile of your respective board.
That seems so very complicated. Do you think the directors of IITs as well as the administrators of various school boards are equipped to handle this, and do they foresee any challenges in implementing this complicated kind of arrangement?
I will first answer the first part. Yes, there is a lot of confusion even among the IIT fraternity. The details need to come out, the clarity is still far away from us. But the challenges, perhaps this is the most important thing. We have a huge bottleneck on the implementational side. First, we have 29 school boards. But when we sit in Delhi, we only talk about the CBSE, which caters only just to 15% of schools and the students. So, we need to take into account all the state school boards when we are talking about the one nation, one test formula.
Correct.
So, but whether our school boards, knowing the efficiency level of our education system in states, are equipped to prepone their 10+2 board examination, can they collect the caste profile of students if it is required?
Okay.
3, can they really announce the result of their +2 examination, as they call it in some states, before the second week of June, which is very crucial because June second week is the time when IIT generally come up with their ranks.
Correct. Yeah.
So, this is a very important thing that perhaps both the HRD ministry, the IITs and the school boards need to sit down and plan. The problem is we have only 8-9 months in our time.
That's true.
So, can we do that? We have already seen what happened in 2009 in case of IIM
the
CAT examination. So, it is a chaos. Are we heading for another chaos? That needs to be sorted out well in time.
But Prashant, Kapil Sibal's whole motive of introducing these reforms was to reduce the stress on students. Do you think the stress can in any way, will the students feel less stressful by all of this?
It's a fantastic intention, but lacks a lot of implementational, procedural and other issues. Yes, the intention was to reduce stress of students who are facing multiple entrance examination to get selected in top engineering colleges, and 2, to give enough weight to school boards, because so far students were preparing for IITs or NITs generally overlook the class 12. They generally go to hubs like Kota, to Indore, to Patna to prepare for themselves. So, the government was thinking that by bringing a change in the system, they can reinforce the weight the school board deserves. Okay. But the problem here is, we have now 3 sets of examination.
True.
So, to technically, we are not reducing the number of entrance examination. And with the confusion we are in, there is a lot of hassle. When we talk to students, when you talk to coaching center, they say, coaching center business will not reduce.
Correct.
It will definitely impact the quota syndrome, but it will not impact the coaching center business in the country.
Clearly.
And third thing, what the student will do? Will he take coaching for his class 12 board because our school education is not very good? Will he prepare for the IITs, NITs? And if he has passed out of class 12 board last year or the year before, what will happen? So, there is a lot of confusion. So, the entire intention stands defeated because of the confusion. I think they could have handled the situation by following the system more methodically and knowing the long term planning and the preparation for IITs.
That's true.
A much systematic process would have been liked by everyone, all stakeholders, the coaching center, the students and the IITs perhaps.
Thanks Prashant for that really comprehensive insight. So clearly, students are not going to find the going easy if they want admission into IITs or any engineering school. That's all we have for today. Keep watching from the newsroom.